Hi everybody, welcome back to Been My Pleasure. My name is JC and joining me today is a brand new pixelated friend, and we're gonna come back in just a second and tell you all about her. Hi guys, welcome back to Been My Pleasure. Joining me today is my new pixelated friend. Whatever your name is. You're drawing a blank on what your name is?
James Dean, apparently.
You're gonna be James Dean? James Dean. All right, James Dean, thank you very much for joining us. You've watched the show a couple times. You know a little bit about what it's about. Yeah. In a few moments, we're going to ask you a letter from a guest, and after that, we're going to ask you if you have any advice to give to other servers and members of the community to increase their tip share and gratuity. But before we do that, James Dean, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you like or hate the most about this industry?
Oh goodness, what do I like and hate? Okay, so what I like the most, I've got to say, is you meet tons of people. Good or bad. I mean, you're going to get everything. But you get to make really awesome connections with people, or if you have a terrible table, it only lasts like 2 hours max. Unless it's my table that I had the other night that was there for 8 hours. Please don't do that to your server. That is terrible. And they left me $5, which, if you're keeping track, is less than $1 an hour to take up my table.
Okay. Excellent. So what was going on?
You know, I don't have any strong opinions or anything. I just...
What was going on at this table that they were there for 8 hours?
You know, okay, so here's the thing. I said something in the beginning that I feel like was my setup for failure. I said...
Take your time.
They showed up at 7 o'clock, which is totally fine. I served them. It was fine. They thought they were charismatic. I found them incredibly odd and hard to make conversation with. You will get a lot of people like that who think they're incredibly charming, and really it just kind of takes everything you have to not make like a "are you kidding me" face. But they were very nice, very well intentioned. However, after 2 hours, when normally service would be finishing up, they said, oh, you know, is it fine if we, hang around? Are we taking up any of your tables? Which, it was a slower night for us. It was the day after New Year's, so they weren't taking up space other people would have had or anything like that.
Okay.
So they checked with me, which is nice. It's always good to, ask your server if it's okay if you hang out for a while. And I mistakenly said, it's okay, we don't close till 2. I'm pretty sure I'll outlast you.
Did you?
I was wrong. They left at almost 3 o'clock and continued to tell me Star Wars stories at about 2:30 in the morning. Sorry, not evening, morning. And yeah, I feel like that was my bad. I shouldn't have told them when we closed. Hopefully they would have left before then, but they were a very nice couple, for the record. Very nice couple. However,
just 2 of them?
There were 2 of them, yes. And I don't know if they were brother and sister, husband and wife, weird relationship. It was, you could not pin them down. Like I said, they thought they were charismatic, but really they were just kind of odd, and their conversation was very, it was an experience, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you had an interesting one.
I did.
All right.
They were very nice, though. There were no issues. It was just a longevity kind of a
just
thing.
for the 2 hours that they were there. Had they left at the 2 hour mark, it would have been a wonderful table. But they stuck around for an extra 4 hours?
Yeah, they were there for 8 hours total. I was there only 2 hours longer than them, and I was getting paid, so.
All right, to our viewers at home, if you're a member of the service industry, you know what's going on here. If you're a guest who is not a member of the service industry, I'm sure you believe that because you have dined and everything is over with, that there's nothing to attend to. However, as you can tell, your server is going to be attending to you despite the fact that there's nothing that you're really ordering or asking for, be it lemonade or iced tea or water. Were you refilling pitchers or anything like that?
Yes, constantly. Okay, no, not constantly. I will be fair to this couple. They were ordering drinks without ice. I did bring them to-go drinks at about 10 o'clock because they'd already been there for 3 hours, hoping they would kind of get the message and maybe take it to go. I was mistaken, sadly.
Well, there you have it, folks. All right. Well, James Dean, thank you very much for joining me here and giving us a little feedback to prep us for these questions. I have a question from a guest. Are you willing to answer it?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, my friends, we'll be back in a moment to ask her a question from a guest. If you'd like to see that, by all means, subscribe to this channel by clicking on my pixelated friend's face. If you can relate to what she has to say, give her a thumbs up. If you're a guest and you think it doesn't matter how long you're staying there and that it's okay to not pay for the additional time, just because you're not doing anything, give us a thumbs down. I can see the wisdom in that as well. However, until next time, my name is JC. Thank you for joining us. I assure you, it's been my pleasure.